Welcome back, coin collectors. Today's video is all about the top 4 most valuable United Kingdom 5 new pence coins. While most old 5p coins are only worth their face value, certain dates, mintages, conditions, and rare varieties can attract strong interest from collectors. If you have old British coins stored away in a collection, one of these valuable 5 new pence pieces could be waiting to be discovered. Let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom 5 new pence coin dated 1980, specifically in a dirty and heavily circulated condition. Many people come across old British coins in pocket change collections, coin jars, or inherited collections and wonder whether they could be worth a surprising amount of money. While the 1985 new pence coin is not generally considered a rare coin, certain factors such as condition, collector demand, minting quality, and unusual errors can influence its market value. In this video, we'll explore the history of this coin, its distinctive features, rarity, collector interest, and its current auction value in US dollars. The 5 new pence coin was introduced as part of the United Kingdom's transition to decimal currency in 1971. This historic change replaced the old pounds, shillings, and pence system with a simpler decimal structure. The 5 new pence coin was designed to have the same size and value relationship as the pre-decimal 1 shilling coin, helping the public adapt to the new currency system. By 1980, the coin had become a familiar part of everyday circulation across Britain. Millions of these coins were used daily in shops, vending machines, and public transportation. The 1980 issue was struck during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, whose portrait appears on the obverse side. Because these coins circulated extensively, many examples surviving today show heavy wear, dirt accumulation, scratches, and discoloration. The obverse of the 1985 new pence coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. Around the portrait appears the royal inscription identifying the Queen. The reverse displays the crowned Scottish thistle design created by Christopher Ironside. The denomination 5 pence appears prominently, while the thistle symbolizes Scotland's important role within the United Kingdom. The coin was struck in cupronickel, a durable metal alloy consisting primarily of copper and nickel. It weighs approximately 5.65 grams and measures about 23.5 millimeters in diameter. Even after decades of circulation, the coin's strong metal composition often allows major design elements to remain visible despite dirt, and one of the most common questions collectors ask is whether a dirty 1985 new pence coin is rare. In general, the answer is no. The Royal Mint produced a very large number of these coins, making them readily available to collectors today. When a coin is found in dirty, worn, or damaged condition, its collector appeal usually decreases. Most serious collectors prefer coins with sharp details, attractive surfaces, and minimal wear. Dirt, corrosion, stains, and scratches can significantly reduce a coin's desirability. However, there are exceptions. Some collectors seek examples for date collections, while others may be interested if the coin displays a rare minting error such as an off-center strike, double strike, or unusual planchet defect. Error coins can attract substantial collector attention regardless of their overall condition. For a standard 1980 United Kingdom 5 new pence coin in dirty circulated condition, the market value is generally modest. Most examples sell for approximately 10 cents to $1 USD, depending on the level of wear and overall appearance. Coins in average circulated condition that are heavily dirty or worn often trade at the lower end of this range. Better preserved circulated examples may bring slightly higher prices. Uncirculated specimens with original mint luster can sell for $3 to $15 US, while professionally graded high-grade examples may occasionally achieve higher auction prices. If a rare mint error is present, values can rise significantly, ranging from $20 to several $100s, depending on the rarity and demand for the error type. If you own a 1985 new pence coin, avoid aggressively cleaning it. Many collectors prefer coins in their original condition, and harsh cleaning can permanently damage the surface, reducing potential value. Examine the coin carefully under good lighting. Look for unusual characteristics such as doubling of the design, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or other minting errors. These features can make an otherwise common coin much more desirable. Store coins in protective holders or coin flips to prevent additional wear and environmental damage. If you believe your coin has an unusual error or is an exceptionally high grade, consider having it evaluated by a professional coin dealer or grading service. The 1980 United Kingdom 5 new pence coin is an interesting piece of Britain's decimal coinage history. Although it is not considered rare in ordinary dirty circulated condition, it remains a collectible reminder of the early decades of decimal currency under Queen Elizabeth II. Most examples are worth between 10 cents and $1, while exceptional uncirculated pieces or rare error coins can command much higher prices at auction. As always, careful examination and proper storage are essential for preserving any coin's value. Next up, the United Kingdom 5 new pence coin from 1988 in circulated condition. At first glance, this coin may seem like a common piece of everyday British currency, but many collectors are curious about whether older decimal coins such as the 1988 5 new pence have any hidden value. In this video, we will explore the history of the coin, its unique design features, collector demand, rarity in circulated and damaged conditions, and its current auction market value in US dollars. If you enjoy coin collecting and discovering the stories behind historic coins, stay tuned until the end. The 5 new pence coin was introduced as part of the United Kingdom's decimalization process, which officially began in 1971. Decimalization transformed the British monetary system, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence structure with a simpler decimal currency. The 5 new pence coin effectively replaced the old 1 shilling coin and was designed to have the same size and value relationship to ease the transition for the public. By 1988, the 5 new pence coin had already been in circulation for many years and was widely used throughout the United Kingdom. Millions of these coins were produced by the Royal Mint to meet everyday commercial needs. As a result, the 1988 issue is generally considered a common date among collectors, although well-preserved examples can still attract interest. The 1988 5 new pence coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Raphael Maklauf. This portrait was the third official coinage portrait of the Queen and appeared on British coins throughout much of the 1980s and early 1990s. Around the portrait appears the Latin inscription identifying the Queen. On the reverse side, the coin displays the badge of Scotland, a crowned thistle design created by Christopher Ironside. The denomination, 5 pence, is prominently displayed beneath the design. The coin was struck in cupronickel, giving it a silver-colored appearance and durability suitable for circulation. The coin weighs approximately 5.65 grams and has a diameter of about 23.6 millimeters. These specifications made it easily recognizable and practical for daily use. One of the most common questions collectors ask is whether a circulated or damaged 1988 5 new pence coin is rare. In reality, the 1988 issue is not considered scarce because millions were minted and released into circulation. Many examples remain available today in coin collections, dealer inventories, and online marketplaces. When a coin shows significant wear, scratches, discoloration, dirt, or other signs of damage, its collector value typically decreases. Most collectors prefer coins with sharp details and minimal wear. Therefore, heavily circulated or damaged 1988 5 new pence coins generally attract limited collector demand. However, there are exceptions. Coins with unusual minting errors, off-center strikes, double strikes, or other rare production anomalies can command significant premiums even when circulated. These error coins are much rarer than standard examples and can attract competitive bidding from specialized collectors. The market value of a standard 1988 United Kingdom 5 new pence coin largely depends on its condition. In heavily circulated condition, most examples are worth only a small premium above face value and typically sell for approximately 10 cents to 50 cents USD. Average circulated examples with clear details often trade between 50 cents and $2 depending on collector interest and marketplace conditions. Higher-grade uncirculated examples may sell for $3 to $10, while exceptional specimens certified by professional grading services can bring even higher prices. At T-auction, a normal circulated 1988 5 new pence coin rarely achieves a high price because of its large surviving population. However, certified high-grade examples or coins featuring genuine mint errors have been known to realize values ranging from $20 to over $100, depending on rarity and demand. If you own a 1988 5 new pence coin, the first step is to carefully inspect its condition. Look for sharp details on Queen Elizabeth II portrait and the crowned thistle design. Coins with less wear generally command higher values. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can damage the original surfaces and reduce collector appeal. Collectors often prefer naturally toned coins over cleaned examples. You should also examine the coin for possible minting errors. Features such as misaligned strikes, doubled lettering, clipped planchets, or unusual die varieties may significantly increase value. Using a magnifying glass can help identify details that are not visible to the naked eye. Finally, compare your coin with recent auction results and consult reputable coin catalogs to obtain the most accurate valuation. the 1988 United Kingdom 5 new pence coin is an interesting piece of Britain's decimal coinage history. While it is generally a common coin and not particularly rare in circulated condition, it remains popular among collectors who appreciate British currency and Queen Elizabeth II coinage. Most circulated examples are worth between a few cents and a couple of dollars, while exceptional high-grade or error coins can achieve substantially higher auction prices. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, the 1988 5 new pence serves as a fascinating reminder of the United Kingdom's modern coinage heritage. Next up, the United Kingdom 5 new pence coin dated 1969, specifically in damaged condition. Many coin collectors come across worn, scratched, or heavily circulated examples of this coin and wonder whether they have something valuable. While a damaged coin may not attract the same attention as a pristine specimen, the 1969 5 new pence remains an interesting piece of British numismatic history. In this video, we'll explore its history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, and current auction market value in US dollars. The 1969 5 new pence coin was issued during an important period in British currency history. The United Kingdom was preparing for decimalization, which officially took place in 1971. Before decimalization, Britain used pounds, shillings, and pence in a complex monetary system. The 5 new pence coin was introduced to help the public become familiar with the upcoming decimal currency. It had the same value and size as the old 1 shilling coin, making the transition easier for millions of people across the country. As a result, millions of these coins entered circulation, and many survived for decades. One of the most recognizable features of the 1969 5 new pence coin is the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. The design was created by Arnold Machin and features a youthful portrait of the Queen facing right. Around the portrait appears the Latin inscription identifying her as Queen. On the reverse side, the coin displays the crowned Scottish thistle, a beautiful symbol representing Scotland and British heritage. The words, new pence, and the denomination appear around the design. The coin was struck in cupronickel, giving it a silver-colored appearance and making it durable enough to withstand years of circulation. When discussing rarity, it is important to understand that the 1969 5 new pence coin is not considered a rare date. The Royal Mint produced hundreds of millions of examples, ensuring that the coin circulated widely throughout the United Kingdom. However, rarity can sometimes be found in exceptional conditions, special mint errors, or proof versions. In damaged condition, such as coins with heavy wear, scratches, dents, discoloration, or corrosion, rarity does not increase. In fact, damage generally reduces collector interest because collectors prefer coins with clear details and minimal wear. Even though damaged examples are common, there is still some collector demand for the 1969 5 new pence. Beginning collectors often purchase inexpensive circulated coins to complete date sets of British decimal coinage. Some collectors also enjoy owning historical coins from the decimal transition period regardless of condition. However, serious collectors and investors usually seek higher-grade examples. As a result, damaged coins tend to sell at the lower end of the market, unless they feature an unusual mint error or a historically significant provenance. Now let's talk about the current market value in US dollars. A typical 1969 5 new pence coin in heavily damaged or very worn condition often sells for approximately 10 cents to $1. Coins with moderate circulation and better eye appeal may bring between $1 and $3. Uncirculated examples can sell for several dollars, while proof specimens or rare error coins may achieve significantly higher prices at auction. Because damaged coins are plentiful, auction buyers rarely bid aggressively unless the coin possesses a unique characteristic beyond ordinary circulation wear. For collectors interested in finding valuable examples, there are several useful tips. First, always inspect the coin carefully for mint errors such as off-center strikes, double strikes, or unusual die varieties. Second, avoid cleaning coins, as cleaning often lowers their value and can leave permanent marks. Third, store coins in protective holders to prevent further damage. Finally, research recent auction results and compare your coin's condition with professionally graded examples. Understanding the grading scale can help determine whether a coin has collector value beyond its face value. In conclusion, the United Kingdom 1969 5 new pence coin is an important piece of British decimalization history. While damaged examples are generally not rare and usually command modest prices ranging from a few cents to around $1, they remain interesting collectibles for those who appreciate historical coinage. Higher-grade specimens, proof issues, and rare mint errors continue to attract stronger collector demand and higher auction values. If you own a 1969 5 new pence coin, take a close look. You may have a fascinating reminder of one of the most significant changes in the history of British currency. Next up, the United Kingdom 5 new pence coin from 1969. While this coin is quite common in circulated grades, certain examples attract attention because of their age, historical significance, and unusual appearance. In this video, we will focus specifically on a 1969 5 new pence coin in black shade condition, discussing its history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, and current auction market value in US dollars. If you enjoy coin collecting and learning about old British currency, stay tuned until the end. The 5 new pence coin was introduced as part of the United Kingdom's transition to decimal currency. Before decimalization, Britain used a complex system of pounds, shillings, and pence. In preparation for Decimal Day in 1971, the Royal Mint began issuing decimal coins several years earlier. The 1969 5 new pence coin was one of these early decimal issues. It had the same size and value as the old 1 shilling coin, making it easier for the public to adapt to the new monetary system. Millions of these coins entered circulation, and they quickly became a familiar part of everyday life across the United Kingdom. The 1969 5 new pence coin was struck in copper-nickel and weighs approximately 5.65 grams. It measures around 23.6 millimeters in diameter and features a reeded edge. On the obverse, collectors will find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machin, one of the most recognizable royal portraits in British coinage. The reverse displays the crowned Scottish thistle, representing an important symbol of Scotland, along with the denomination new pence and the number 5. These design elements make the coin instantly recognizable to collectors of British decimal coinage. A black shade condition coin is one that has developed dark toning, discoloration, environmental staining, or oxidation over many years. While some collectors appreciate natural toning, excessive black coloration is generally considered damage rather than attractive patina. The appearance can result from improper storage, moisture exposure, chemical reactions, or decades of circulation. One of the most common questions collectors ask is whether a black shade or damaged 1969 5 new pence coin is rare. The answer depends on the specific cause of the discoloration and the overall condition of the coin. Since hundreds of millions of 1969 5 new pence coins were minted, ordinary circulated examples are not considered rare. Black shade coins are unusual in appearance but not necessarily rare from a numismatic perspective. Most serious collectors prefer coins with original surfaces and minimal damage. As a result, heavily darkened or damaged examples usually attract less demand than well-preserved specimens. However, some collectors enjoy collecting unusual errors, toned coins, or coins with distinctive appearances. If the black shade developed naturally over many decades and creates an attractive look, there may be niche collector interest. Nevertheless, demand remains relatively limited compared to higher-grade examples. When discussing value, condition plays the most important role. A heavily circulated 1969 5 new pence coin in black shade condition generally sells for only a small premium over face value. In today's collector market, most damaged or heavily toned examples sell for approximately 10 cents to $1 USD. Coins with severe environmental damage may be worth even less. If the coin retains clear details despite its dark appearance, it may bring between $1 and $3 to the right buyer. Exceptionally attractive toned examples sometimes sell for slightly higher amounts, particularly through online auctions where collectors seek unusual pieces. However, it is important to understand that black shade condition alone does not automatically increase value. The highest prices are typically reserved for uncirculated examples, rare mint errors, or coins with exceptional eye appeal. For collectors who own a 1969 5 new pence coin, the first step is to carefully inspect the coin under good lighting. Check for unusual errors, dye varieties, or signs of original mint luster. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can significantly reduce collector value. Store the coin in a dry environment using protective holders to prevent further deterioration. If you believe your coin has unusual characteristics beyond simple discoloration, consider obtaining a professional opinion from an experienced coin dealer or grading service. Comparing your coin with auction records and collector catalogs can also provide a better understanding of its market value. Remember that rarity, condition, and collector demand together determine a coin's worth. In conclusion, the United Kingdom 5 new pence coin from 1969 is an important piece of British decimal currency history. Although a black shade condition coin may appear unusual and interesting, most examples are not considered genuinely rare due to the enormous number originally minted. Current market values for damaged or heavily toned specimens generally range from a few cents to a few dollars, depending on condition and collector interest. Even so, these coins remain fascinating historical artifacts that connect collectors to an important period in British monetary history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel for more coin collecting stories, rarity guides, and auction value updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.